with some fresh faces.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Still getting the jet lag out, but it's fun to rip and run and try to get familiar with all the new players.
And your thoughts on the three guys that sort of have come into the fold and just working with them? Do you think that they'll offer, I guess, a bit more sort of defensive effort or rebounding, which has been a major focus?
Yeah, definitely. I think all of them bring unique skill sets that we all could benefit from. So Tayshawn, he's a great defender, rebounder, high energy guy. Brady, he's a shooter. And then Corey, he's just, he's always been an all around player. So it's great to have them on our side. And yeah, I'm looking forward to building this chemistry.
Aside from the jet lag, are you feeling refreshed and ready for another season, or could you have done it a little bit longer at home?
No, I think I'm pretty much ready to get it started.
Three coaches in 3 seasons for you. Now, how does your role change compared to what you had to do? Did it change role?
I'm not sure. It's just my almost first week here, so but I imagine it should be pretty similar. Try to make plays, whether it's a scoring play for a teammate or if I'm open, taking the right shot. So I'm not going to try to overthink it and just keep it pretty simple.
From a game plan perspective from the team, you sort of obviously Trevor and Scott had very different approaches towards the game. How does John compare to what those two had for the team to work on?
Again, yeah, it's still early to tell, but I think the biggest thing that all of us are doing is just taking the season for what it is. And, because it's been, three coaches in 3 seasons, you just, I guess, unlearn whatever you learned the previous season because all the coaches have different styles. But, it's still early. We're still learning JR's, style of play and what he likes. But I think we're coming along pretty good so far from what I've seen.
Is it easy to unlearn what you've learned, or is that just a skill to do?
Both. It's easy sometimes, and then in the heat of battle, sometimes you might be so used to doing a certain action. It's kind of both sides of the fence.
Do you like what you see so far with John?
Yeah, definitely do.
And where are you at? Are you an Aussie citizen yet?
I'm a permanent resident.
Devondre out there as well, good mate of yours. Would you like to see him kick back up for the Wildcats if the opportunity presented itself somehow?
Hey, yeah, who knows what the future holds? But we just taking it one day at a time, and I'm not even a citizen yet, so it's out of sight, out of mind right now.
Had a little visit to the US Embassy the other day, I thought. Was that for citizenship sort of reasons, or is it just that you're sort of back in the country?
Yeah, we can go with that. Just stuff in the country. I needed a new passport because my other one's pretty beat up.
How's the bodyboarding now?
Good. Yeah, I had a good time resting a little bit back home, but also making sure I got back to work, but not overworking my body. So feeling pretty rejuvenated.
How good was it for you to get home and see everybody again after so long?
Amazing. It's crazy how much can change in pretty much a 3-year span. So it was good to see everybody. It was good for my side of the family to meet my daughter. So it was a hell of a time we all had.
Obviously didn't make the playoffs last season. Is there an immediate eagerness and drive from all the boys to try and get yourself back up there again in the upcoming season?
No more than any other season. The goal is always to be the last team standing, and whether you make the playoffs and don't win the championship, you come back with the same hunger. So my approach is the same, and I'm pretty sure our team is approaching it the same way as well for the guys that were here last year.
Did you touch base with the Boomers guys that have headed away to represent Australia? So Luke and that since they've been over there.
Not since they've been there, but yeah, wish them all luck. I think it was yesterday, so I know they're going to do fine, and I can't wait to get them back over here, though.
Did you get much of a chance to watch the summer league and how LT sort of went over there as well when you were away?
I didn't get a chance to watch any of the games, but I caught the highlights and things like that. But I had wished him luck before the draft and all that, and afterwards. So, I know it was a whirlwind for him, so I kind of let him do his thing. But I was definitely watching from afar.
Were you impressed by what you saw from the highlights?
No, I expect that. I expect Luke to do what he does, and I think the more he continues to get confident, he's just going to continue to grow and grow. So it's just a mind thing for him. He's always had the skill set.
John was talking about getting quite a few different sort of players into the group, particularly while the other guys are sort of away. Has there been any sort of the youngsters or people that you have come across that have impressed so far in that training session?
I would say we had him last year, but Kyle, his energy is amazing, through the roof. His leadership skills have really picked up. and just his knowledge of the game. He's always vocal, whether he's on the court or on the sideline, and that's something that we're going to need. You know, we're a pretty quiet team, so you know his voice will definitely be very useful throughout this season.
You had that relationship with Vic Law that, you know, if he had the hot hand, he was shooting and that sort of rapport last year. Who are you sort of expecting, I guess, to be your right hand shooting man this year?
I don't really look at it that way, you know, just different games. There might be somebody that's hot, but basketball's always the same. You know, you find the hot hand or whoever's open, you know, you pass it to them.